Ever,
What's going
bro.
on?
Man, we trying to just assemble some monsters, get these ciphers going.
Mm-hmm.
That way, you know what I mean? It's really just people that's of a certain level according to the people.
Yep.
We gonna get it to the point where we all those people is rapping with each other as opposed to it being you up here with somebody who, you know what I mean? Not really
Yeah.
worth your time.
I'm with that.
You know what I'm saying? I got you. Yeah, no, that's going it's gonna get interesting, man. And
What
it's
you
gonna
got?
be a good
What you got?
networking.
What you think about what's going on with this shit?
I mean, bro, I feel like it's pressure. It's pressure. Kendrick is first Drake was fighting. Now Kendrick is fighting back. And I feel like he raised the bar enough to where he did over what Drake was doing to where Drake gotta come back and respond and go back up. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like everything that I'm hearing. It's just I'm ready for somebody to really turn the corner and turn up. Like
The
a
reason
lot
why
of
it happened yet
like,
is
yeah.
because they really is really mostly on Kendrick's side, right?
Mhm.
If you really paying attention, they both poking at some shit that if one nigga get to telling, it's over.
Mm.
If one nigga, if they get to really exposing, it's over. It ain't just about rap. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, I can dig
Kendrick,
it.
he one of the ones who will really say, if it come down to it, what's really going on with that industry. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why Drake trying to play like the mean game. You know what I mean? He trying to be the funny guy, trying to play it
Right.
down. But that's why also Kendrick like, hey, look, don't tell lies about me. I won't tell truths about you.
Mm.
Cause really then you have to go deeper. When he talking about he knows shit about bro that made Gunna look like a saint. You feel what I'm saying? What could you
Yeah,
possibly be
just say
snitching
it.
about right now? You feel what I'm saying? What is the industry being investigated for at this moment? Huh? All
Yeah.
right. What niggas sitting at the house can't go nowhere for right now in the industry? Huh? And what's the only way niggas gonna be able to get off? By snitching. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that this nigga, if you know, you know. So
Yeah.
they ain't gonna turn that corner cause it ain't gonna just be about no bars. You know what I mean? Somebody gonna leak the whole file. You
Mm.
with me? And I'm telling you, I know this firsthand. I know this firsthand. Like, nah, it's a lot of shit. Ain't nobody. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this, Vish.
Mm.
Only reason why I ain't blew this shit up is because my voice been hoarse.
Mm.
I've been trying to ease up on my voice, but
Yeah.
I could have blew this whole shit up. I could have blew this whole shit up.
Yeah.
Drake snitching, but ain't nobody gonna be able to say what he's snitching about.
So you saying he ain't gonna give Kendrick a reason to turn the
Ain't
corner?
gonna
He just gonna throw
he
little
look, he
jabs.
gonna still try to play the game, but I'm telling you, where hip hoppers want to see this shit go,
Mm.
right? You know how this go. Only way niggas think they can win is oftentimes they get personal or they try to zeitgeist it. You know what I mean? But this ain't the days of the bridge is over. You know what I mean? This ain't the days of ether. You feel me? This ain't Big L. This is that whole industry in trouble right now.
Mm.
And niggas been walking on eggshells for the past 3 years. You feel me? That's why you're gonna hear about niggas taking hiatuses and shit when really they on house arrest and they can't no motherfucking where. But they gonna blame it on a hiatus, that type of shit. That industry in trouble. They don't want to tell. So some of them niggas getting offered a way out by snitching. Why you think Homeland Security was at Diddy's spot? Homeland Security don't go to your house to ask you how
Right.
you feel me. I'm telling you. all this shit
Homeland
connected.
Security pop up, nigga. They got you already.
Yeah,
And they coming to try to find nothing.
exactly.
That was interesting.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, that was different. That was different. Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of weird stuff going on, man. Like hip hop is
Yes.
just in the place right now, overall.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody
Mm-hmm.
really lit. Not even like there's no new pop guy, you know what I'm saying, that they pushing. Everything
Mm-hmm.
just kind of at a
Right.
standstill.
Mm-hmm.
And this between them don't feel like nothing epic to me yet. I don't know. It just
Because
feel like
Kendrick
an
ain't
intermission.
said it yet. He ain't said it.
Yeah,
Listen, if Kendrick say it, it's over. I'm telling you what I know. If Kendrick really go to that level, Drake not gonna be able to do nothing but be the finesse guy. Remember when he went up against Pusha T, right? Here go the thing. I ain't gonna be able to say too much right now, but it's more I'm gonna be able to say longer down the line. All right, with Pusha T and Drake, that situation was way deeper. Pusha T and Drake relationship was a lot deeper. You feel what I'm
right,
saying? And that was like a whole nother type of go at each other. It ain't no, oh, I'm rapping against this nigga. It's on some really Drake fell back because he started realizing, oh, this nigga will take it there. And they start pulling them layers back and going more personal and more personal and more personal.
right.
But it's the thing about it. What happens when a nigga be like, fuck it, I'm finna tell everything, right? If Because everybody, no matter what organization, secret society, cult, movement, anybody is a part of, they still human beings. And human
Right.
beings have limits. And they get, you feel what I'm saying? To the point where, why you think get the ratting on niggas? They trying to either protect their investment, protect their livelihood. You know what I mean? They not trying to go down for some shit. All right. That's what niggas is on. I'm telling you. Kendrick starts saying what's really going on. Yeah, it'll be over with. So that's why I'm telling you, Drake playing it down already. He trying to play it down like a little joke. And when I posted what I posted today, I was like, I posted how I already said on my song, Ninth Hour. I mentioned P. Diddy, I mentioned Drake, then Cat Williams came out and was like, all y'all big deviants, right? This the year y'all gonna fall. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody really know
Mm.
what Cat Williams talking about. Only a few of us really on point to what he's saying through our own personal connections. One day you're gonna hear what I'm saying. It's gonna be clear. We know what he's talking about. That whole industry being investigated, that whole industry being taken down. Homeland Security is at all they house. You feel what I'm
Mm.
saying? They all being investigated. All their yards being ripped up. If you get what I'm telling you, what's under here? Everybody being investigated. You feel me? Niggas who you think, the ones who you think just out here regularly doing regular shit, you see them posting, that's old shit. That's old
Right.
shit. They posting old shit. They putting up old music videos. They dropping old songs. They posting old pictures. Them niggas is on lockdown. I'm telling you how this going. Watch. It's going to be a bit reveal. So
So
this ain't just no rap. This on some niggas is looking at each other like, who gonna say it? Because what he talking about, just so what is Kendrick saying? What is he saying? Why he making mention of, like, you know what I'm saying, the pacifying, and why he making mention of little shit that ain't little shit to people who know, oh, now that's a triple entendre. He said shit that really apply to Diddy, all them niggas.
mm.
You feel me? So on that Ninth Hour song, I was like, every dog has his day. I said, what does that say about Drake? Right? Here when niggas get it misconstrued. They think I'm saying Kendrick stole my every dog has his day bar, like I'm the only one who ever said every dog has a day. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Kendrick do what Kanye do. Ye and Kendrick speak in code, which is what a lot of the elite do. They gonna say shit to let you know if you on that type timing, yeah, we hear you. We on that too.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So every dog has his day is literally referring to Drake. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Drake got a song called Rich Baby Daddy. Okay? Watch what I'm telling you. With Sexy Red.
Mm-hmm.
The beat for the song sample a song that was called Dog Days Are Over. Okay? It goes way deeper. Dog Days Are Over. His album was called what? To All the Dogs. Or For All the Dogs. Niggas don't understand what I'm saying. The dogs is them gens. Them dogs is them fallen angels. If you know, you know. That's why you look at the cover of the damn album, why the image looks so evil? And if it's a dog, why this shit got hooves and shit? And I broke all this down. I told people all that. So when like every dog has his day, Kendrick is saluting, saying, yeah, that's true. Every dog has his day. And everybody know the dog days is over. Everybody know. And that's the same thing that who was saying. Cat Williams. Ain't nobody doing the math. Ain't nobody doing the math. Let me tell you how I know they ain't doing the math. Because you just had the eclipse come through. Everybody was talking about how NASA came out with this program called APEP, right? APEP, APEP, Atmospheric Perturbations of the Eclipse Path. They were sending up some rockets to go and study the ionosphere. Okay, what was the eclipse about? In the ancient Egyptian times, they documented the eclipse as an event. Or what event? There was a being called Miwa. Sound like meow. No mistake, because Miwa is a cat, and that cat took on the form of Re or Ra, the sun god, and went to snake, the serpent called Samael or Sam, okay, like the dog, okay, and cut his head off. Sam was the darkness, and Miwa was the light. That was what the eclipse was to the ancient Egyptians, symbolic of that war between God and the devil. So here come Drake the dragon. Okay, literally Drake means dragon. Everybody thought I was playing. Now Ye saying that everybody on his dick. I say shit, nobody don't hear me. But then they come out and repeat it. Then they saying I'm copying them. Like, y'all niggas not listening. The elite are having a conversation in front of you. I'm telling you what they're saying. What Kanye mean when you say I'm Michael now? What does that mean? When you have Revelation 12:7 in the book where it's saying Michael versus the dragon, literally. The dragon, Shaitan. So now, guess what happened? Killer Mike album was called what? Michael. And I told people, I said, keep watching. 2023, I said, Michael gonna win. Nobody, except like people who really fuck with Killer, knew he even had an album out called Michael. Didn't nobody even know that shit. Then Michael album. And on the cover of the Michael album, what Killer Mike got? Devil horns and a halo. Shaitan versus Michael, who is an angel. It's the whole fucking game. But guess what? My album was called Michael last year. It came out in September 11th. It was called Michael. You with me? And the first song on Michael was called Get Up. All right? My last album of 2023 was called Ninth Hour. And I had a song called Where You At. One of the lyrics on my Where You At song was saying, referring to Drake, right? I said, you say you a dog, get active. Or was you just a little bitty rapper? I said, you say you a god, get past us. Or was you just a little bitty capper? And what's the next line? I said, oh. Then what Kendrick do? On the Like That song, months later, he start off with the get up. He said, okay, it's time to get it up, get up, right? Then he say, oh, y'all niggas don't get it. All right? We don't be big to the world yet, but the whole hip hop know who we are. Everybody who, you get me? Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was agreeing with what you were saying. I know that to be fact. I've talked to people. They make up little fake pages and they be watching. They be watching. Pay
Drake
attention
got a
to
whole team.
a lot of what we do.
He got a whole team that sit behind computers on a laptop watching everything, trying to see what I'm gonna post. We know about everything. My thing is this: this war been going on. You feel what I'm saying? This war between Shaitan, the bad boys. Let's say it like that. When Pac came out and said "Kill Illuminati," everybody want to act like this new energy. Nah, this is reincarnated energy. Kill Illuminati. Okay, then why you think Faise One said fuck Baphomet and his whole regime? It's the same thing, right? What Pac said, we bad boy killers. Who are the bad boys? That's Shaitan and his angels. What Pac said, he said they want me to be an angel in a world full of devils. He telling you who he was around. That whole industry was devils. When nobody owned that. They weren't trying to go to war with the whole machine. So now I told people, I said, watch. I said, they gonna turn on the dragon. Niggas gonna start turning on each other when they get down to that bit reveal. Then it start happening. Rick Ross been wanting to say the shit he been saying. He been wanting to say that. He just got an opportunity to finally start saying that shit. Niggas been want. So when Kendrick say, I'm what the culture feeling, what niggas think he's saying? Elite speak happen like this. We'll say one word, it mean a million things. Depending on what degree you gather, you may know what we're saying, you may not know what we're saying. You with me? So there's a lot of conversation now about the dragon, everybody calling him out to be the dragon. Everybody saying he being turned on. You know what I mean? Niggas even made jokes about the tomb, right? Where he was supposed to have a tomb made after him. They don't get it. All this prophecy, I spoke on all of this. So all I can see is we waiting, we watching. If Kendrick can't do it, either way it goes. Only reason why I wouldn't blow it up yet is because nigga got to really preserve his voice. But that time coming by June, when it's going to be a big reveal, you're going to see what I'm saying. Watch niggas. Watch certain people.
So you think people going to start telling on each other in the industry?
They already are. They just doing it implicitly. They already are telling on each other. So there's a telling on each other that's happened with these diss records that everybody thinks is diss records. They're telling on each other. They're trying to tie each other. There's a reason why they call the track Euphoria. They're tying each other to shit that got to do with shit that got to do with shit like Diddy. I'm trying to tell you. They tie niggas to shit. I'm going to give you an example how I'm going to show you how it happened. Like, let's just say you and me in traffic, okay? You and I are both humans, right? Let's say we driving around in traffic, okay? And these niggas getting pulled over in traffic, okay? Because of the shit they wrapped up in. I just did it. And that's how we do. We can talk like that. And I just told a million people who got their ears what's going on. But a motherfucker, I promise you, you would have thought it's obvious. It ain't obvious what I just said. And then I'll say it again, be like, okay, I'm gonna go to my house and get some rest. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to my house, I gotta rest my ankle. And I'm about to go get me some bracelets real quick. You know what I mean? Because can you hear me? My shit froze.
Yeah, I probably got to
hear me?
spin. I got to spin the block because the live is in it, so it's probably glitching. But I'm gonna spin the block real quick.
Yeah. Yo.
Yes, sir.
You want this? Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I hear you. Yep, I hear
I
both
was
of you.
about to say, I believe it's over. Drake ain't writing some of his material. The battle's over. To me, it's like, at this point, he gonna have to come out and say, okay, I wrote Marvin's Room, but I didn't write this one. Like, all of them. We gotta figure that out because at this point, he has to write. That's how I feel like Kendrick won overall. Like, it's other things, but like he's not writing some of his material, which is bad. It's like it's over because of that. Like,
You're saying because he don't write his own material?
Benefits for East too.
Yeah.
if you read this is too late. Like it really was too late. Like that's where we really found out.
Did you do your
Get
nails
right
again?
on this phone.
I don't know. It's really good. You did that?
Yeah.
Good job.
So you saying what? It's over. Drake can't respond.
If he respond, he gonna have to write, and then he gonna have to write every other song too. If he doesn't write after this, it's gonna be like, why didn't you write?
Okay.
Like we already, because Kendrick already pinpointed that, so now it's like, now you have to write now. Like I did hear him say he wrote, like, oh, you're getting what I wrote down, yeah, but like you gotta write now. Ain't no more writing.
Well, I mean, Faze was just saying it's bigger than that. It's bigger than rap. Like what Kendrick would expose.
It's way bigger.
Yeah, it's like they ducking that, they dodging that. So that's why I look like a shot for shot for shot, jab for jab for jab type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
As
So what else
opposed
you
to
want to hear?
somebody jumping out the window.
Nigga don't want it in this type of shit. Let me tell you what, even the fans is on. They not trying to hear a nigga just talk and rap. This ain't the fucking 90s. Want to know what niggas know. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's what even the fans is on. They might not even realize it. They listening to the shit for tea. They trying to hear the tea. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Everybody
ain't gonna
say
lie,
everybody
it's
getting involved.
boiling.
They trying to hear the tea. Go ahead.
I said I ain't gonna lie, it's hot tea because that shit boiling.
Yeah. And then you got the AI integration, which is a part of it. You know what I mean? Because here's what niggas can do. They can utilize AI now and test shit out. See if motherfuckers gonna fuck with it. You know what I mean? Or put niggas in position to say shit that they really wouldn't feel comfortable saying as themselves, and see how people respond. And the people fucking with it, then yeah, they'll let niggas know, nah. You know what I mean? Either they'll let niggas know that was them. Like, think about it. There was a whole speculation of whether or not Push-Ups was actually Drake. You know what I mean? It shouldn't have gotten to this point for niggas to understand how advanced not only the technology is, but the quantum technology is. Because what's to say, I don't know. Let me just put that out there. What's to say, I don't know. I'm going to just put that out there. That they arrest and execute 90% of the fucking Hollywood. The public won't know. You want to know why the public won't know? Because you got clones and you got new AI tech, all right? All kind of shit. They can keep whatever investments they wanted to keep that's already set up in their estates. And then the motherfuckers go down for what they doing. They go down for what they doing. The public won't know. Everybody who, like myself, been trying to tell people, we get put in the crazy box. You know what I mean? And everybody think Hollywood survived it. And they didn't. You know what I mean? What happened to Ye? What really happened to Ye? We say, which Ye are you talking about, Faye? Yeah, which Ye am I talking about? What happened to Ye? You know what I mean? Because Ye was like, fuck it. I'm telling.
Yeah.
And what happened to Ye? He's like, what are you talking about? Ye is right there. Okay, well, then Ye is right there. If that's what you need to hear, then yeah, Ye is right there. Feel me?
Yeah. Don't look
What's
like the
going on?
Ye I remember.
Hey, that ain't the Ye that nobody remember. It's the
That's
Mandela
for sure.
effect.
He only got a small little like things in common. You know what I'm saying? Like little things, but like he's totally different to me.
Yeah, what happened, Ye? But that's how, okay, again, stop just looking at technology. Start looking at quantum tech. It's way bigger than what people think. And what you think the whole government agrees with, let me just put that out there. The whole of the government don't agree with. What you think all of the elites is doing, all of the elites don't. What you think the whole Illuminati is on, all of them ain't on that. So there are some things that are here that don't agree with how the industry has done what they've been doing. Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna be able to say too much. That's why I speak how I speak in my music. That's why I say what I say. All right, how I say it to teach you how they talk. And then you learn that, then I don't got to keep explaining shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'll say it like this. They release a list to throw shit off, okay? But all actuality, it's your mayors. All actuality, it's the sheriff. All actuality, the OGs in the community. All actuality, it's just the little rappers you think is local that you think ain't no way in hell they involved in certain shit. Okay?
Mm.
And then the bigger heads, right, they still be involved in it, but they know if they release some list, all right, and promote just some list, or they'll take one name, let's say Epstein, they'll take one name, throw that shit out there. Everybody run with that one name. He already gone. They run with that one name. Then ain't nobody really focusing on what's going on. I'm telling you, if Kendrick say what he say, it's gonna make motherfuckers open their eyes. But he only laxing like that to see if Drake get out his body. He telling his ass, be careful. If Drake get out his body, that nigga Kendrick don't give a fuck. I can tell. He don't give a fuck. He gonna
So,
say everything.
so if Kendrick in a position of where he do that and he expose everything, what's the next step with hip hop music?
Well, you want to be for real? Hip hop,
Yeah, because
as you
it's
know it, is already over. Hip hop, as you know it, is already over. Meaning, movement of the industry. Everybody thinks the music industry is hip hop, right? So they think that industry represents what hip hop is, but it doesn't. The industry and hip hop are two different things.
of
I'm gonna say
course.
it again. Industry, a machine, okay?
Mm.
It needs products, things to sell, people to sell, new age slaves. It needs beings, people to promote certain ideologies. Like Wayne, when he say on the track, I'm with a sex slave. Nobody questions that. Nobody questions that because it's Wayne. He's a man like all of us. Ain't no way he involved in no shit, but it's just rap, right? People don't understand rap is the soul. Remember we was on here and the nigga got to rapping and he was freestyling. Then all of a sudden he's talking about how he was raping females. Remember we was on here and the nigga did that shit? And everybody was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And we it got in on him and he was like, no, I'm just saying, you know. I said, nah, nigga, especially when you freestyling, that shit coming from the soul, you need to cleanse your brain. You want some other shit behind the scenes. You feel me? It's the same thing with these niggas who everybody think just rapping. They say they really own. Something won't possess you to be able to say certain shit. It's a dark industry. What do people think this is? The whole music industry machine is backed by Anton Levy's people, who is the Satanic Church, right? It is backed by all of those people, that whole side, okay? The Leviathanist, all them. They push the GOAT every chance they get, literally. Every chance they get. You want to ask yourself, damn, how's the GOAT in everybody's music video? Then people, they try to kick it. I know the games. You know, I've been through. I'm an inductee of a lot of orders. You know, all the symbolism. Come on now.
Right.
They try to
Right.
kick it. They say, no, the GOAT is just the greatest of all time. Okay. When niggas say greatest, they talking about one being. Greatest. Not greatest, is greatest of all time. That's one being. Ask them who they really talking about. Who they really refer to as the great. That's Baphomet. That's the great. That's man, who is also the god of music. So if you asking yourself why the GOAT making an appearance in everybody music video, that's his shit. He owned them. So people say, well, nah, them niggas just put it in there because it's trendy. Something will not allow you to promote the GOAT unless you're with the GOAT. Simple. Some people don't know why they with the GOAT. Okay? Yes or no? Can a motherfucker be possessed and don't know they possessed?
That's a fact.
Yes or no? Can a motherfucker be worshiping Shaitan or the devil even if they don't believe in it? Can a motherfucker be worshiping and doing the works of the devil and not know they doing it?
Yeah.
Okay. Simple. Drake, Dragon, 6 God. Put the 6 up to the eye. Everybody say it's Toronto. Go look at them fucking numbers. It's not actually 6. But I know something motherfuckers don't want to tell you. When you say Toronto, Ontario, you're talking about plenty Great Lakes or plenty great waters, right? That's Revelation chapter 13, when they said one of them beasts was going to come up out of the water. You feel what I'm saying? And here come this nigga saying what? He know it's blasphemy. He say blasphemy like putting the six with the God. What do you mean by that? Behind closed doors, a lot of six God worshiping. What do you mean by that? Well, he really talking about Tory Lanez. And I know firsthand that Tory Lanez got a big ass statue in his house. Motherfuckers don't know what it means, but why he got it. And when Tory got in trouble, what the first thing he hollered? He said, praise to the Most High. He tried to come back. You feel me? He tried to come back. He said, praise to the Most High. So what people may not be paying attention to, how all this connected? Well, Drake and Tory had some shit going. Boom. Tory got hit with one of their demons. Her name Meg Thee Stallion. You know she a demon. I've been telling you she a demon. Now everything she doing is the imagery of the snake. A woman who says she believe in God. We said we'll put enmity between the serpent seed and the woman seed. So who is this being that keep promoting the snake? And who is this being that keep promoting the goat? Watch and pay attention. Tory Lanez's dad is not no average man. He one of them bobbers. You feel me? When Tory Lanez got caught in the web, listen to what I'm saying. He called out Jay-Z. He called out Jay-Z. One of the main spellcasters. He called him out and was like, yo, you done preyed on all the souls of these young men. Everybody want to call everybody crazy because you don't know what we talking about. But why would he call Jay-Z out? And why did Nas say you sold your soul for riches? Why was Nas and Jay-Z really at odds with each other
And then
to begin with? Go ahead.
Nas calls himself God's son. Hov calls himself God.
Come on. So look at the game though. Jehovah is Jesus. The original teachings for Jay-Z came through Dr. Malachi York and the Nation of Gods and Earth. 5 percenters, as you may know. Some of y'all might know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all may not.
Most of them are 5%, and a lot of them are with that.
Right. One of the main things niggas was taught in that time was you are God. Psalms 82 verse 6. But they didn't look at the other side of it. Say all of you are gods, yeah, but you are children of the Most High. So because niggas weren't actually studying the biblical scriptures that they came out of, they ran with the we are gods. So Jay-Z
He said, why do you crucify me? He said, because you a mere man, saved that you're the son of God.
Man.
Is it not written upon ye own law that ye are the sons of God? And was not the word of God bestowed upon you? So how do you crucify me for saying that I am the son of God?
Right. It's because they believed him. That's why. That's why they tried to kill him. They didn't think he was lying. They saw his works. They knew what he was. So watch this. Jay-Z goes from Nation of Gods and the Earth to becoming a Thelemite. I'm going to show you how it all ties around. He became a Thelemite. The Thelemites are the ones who fixated on, it's in the word, Thelema. It means will, your willpower. So one of the teachers of the Thelema craft was a being called Aleister Crowley, okay? And Aleister Crowley was known as October's very own in the craft. You wouldn't notice if you never touched that craft. That's October's very own Crowley.
Do it thou wilt, thou shalt be the whole of the law.
Crowley, not Crody, which he named his cat. Watch, right? So October's very own. Why they call him that? Well, Aleister Crowley was born October. Same way, Drake, who, if you go and look at Aleister Crowley and then look at Drake, you'll see how those are the same being. It's the same being. And October's very own worship a being called Lamb. And Lamb is an owl being. If you go look up what LAM is, right? The owl being of Aleister Crowley, you will see the reason why he was referred to as an owl being is because he was a gray, an alien, an extraterrestrial being that looked like an owl. When you put the alien next to the owl, he's in the alien game, a lot of those beings had them big eyes, smaller mouths, and big heads. They look exactly the same. So the OVO is an owl guy. Who was the owl guy? His name was Molech. You go find that same reference at Bohemian Grove.
Bohemian Grove, yep.
Okay. So you see how it's all. So that guy, Molech, Baphomet's cousin. I'm showing you how this all ties around. You see Baphomet depicted with wings. You see Molech depicted with wings. Molech and Baphomet and Baal, all of them run the same game or business. It's the business of the children.
And isn't the
literally.
sacrificing
So when you go look
the
up
children?
Baal, exactly.
Child sacrifice. Yes.
So go look up Baal, and you'll see him holding the. That's Santa Claus. Santa be sitting on his lap. Santa Claus, Satan Claus. All right? Satan Claus, Santa Claus, sixth God, Baphomet. And why do you call it the sixth God? All you gotta do is go look it up, 666 God, and you'll see Baphomet with a 666. All right? And the Satanists know this, that the sixth God is Baphomet. Or Pan, the one called Pan, who was the god of music. And the weapon that Pan used is called the lyre. Why? You know what I'm saying? It could have been called anything. It's a musical instrument called the lyre. John 8:44. You are of your father, the devil. You know, lust of your father you will do. Go listen to what Kendrick just dropped. All right, the 616. I'm gonna break down what it can't break down. Did you know 616 is the number of Nero? Did you know 616 was actually the original number of the beast? Okay, that it was a lack of translation ability that people started to say 666. But if you really go look it up, it was 616 was a representation of Nero. Okay, you'll also find this tied to a being called Drake in the 7th century who was against all Christians, tried to have them all killed or locked up. All right, then they something called Drake laws, draconian laws. All right, that was supposed to bring the rod down on all people who actually walked in the order of the Elohim. So go listen to what Kendrick just dropped and see if he doesn't make mention of the Elohim.
Does, and then he
Go
talks
listen to
about
what Kendrick just dropped and see if he doesn't make mention of the lusts. Go listen to what Kendrick, I'm telling you the key words. Some people not gonna catch it. He mentions the lusts, he mentions the Elohim, and he starts out by saying somebody's lying. Somebody's lying.
What I was saying.
Go ahead.
I was about to just say, I'm listening to everything, not to interrupt, but I'm gonna go back in the comments. But Vish, I was about to ask right quick. It's cool to send me that track. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get going.
Oh yeah, yes, it's Dudley Boys. It's the Dudley Boys instrumental, West Side Gun and Action Bronson. I just got it off of YouTube. But
Everybody rap. I'm listening to too. But, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to go back to the comments. But sheesh.
Nah. Faise talking some talk, man.
Facts. Not to interrupt you though, brother.
Are you straight?
Yeah, salute, bro. Salute.
So,
man.
yeah, Kendrick a deep cat though. You gotta know that, and it don't take too many listens to hear. Yeah, he from that cloth. He deeper. So, my point is this, right? Themselves goats unless you really know what you're saying, and you just doing that because you know what you're saying. They playing everybody. They want niggas to identify with goats, okay, snakes, scorpions. Remember when that situation happened with Jase, okay? And the next project, Big Drop, was what? Scorpion. You with me? And what does a scorpion do? It stings you, it poisons you. That's his whole intention. It's gonna sting and poison you. And the nigga was bragging. That's what the whole song was about. Bragging about what mob tie shit he got that he can get done to niggas. You feel me? So after niggas saw what happened to X, let me just, people were afraid to really come for Drake and say anything about Drake because they like damn, you know what I mean? Whoever this nigga is, he got power like that. Not realizing even the car shit, mob ties, this nigga been factoring niggas in the shit. You know what I mean? That you get what I'm telling you, that niggas wasn't really supposed to be factored into if you really know how this shit go. So people got scared. I came out with a song called Dragon last year, right? And this was around, now I think I dropped it on his birthday, if I'm not mistaken. I might have dropped it October 24th, okay? Music video, you'll find it where I was like in a trash can. I was going through shit in the trash can, right? Putting boxes in it and all kind of shit, right? And my folks was out there like, yo, you coming at Drake, though, out of all people that, you know what I'm saying, it's Drake we talking about. I said, in the beginning, I said, everybody saw what happened, but everybody want to act like they don't know what happened. The whole industry know what happened to X. Everybody knows. They just fucking scary. They don't want to say it. Kendrick know what happened to X. If he say that shit, oh, it's over. If he say that shit, it's over. You get what I'm saying? Meaning, when he say, don't tell lies about me, and I won't tell truths about you, okay? While real Kendrick ain't AI is one thing real Kendrick saying, and it's nothing AI Kendrick saying. But everybody knows. So what I say, yo, I said, everybody saw this shit, but just because it was Drake, niggas back down. I said, it could be Jay-Z. I said, it could be Spider-Man. I said, I don't give a fuck who it is. I said, wrong is wrong. Everybody need to know the truth. Basically, right? Then the song was like explaining what would happen if Drake ran up on me. I said, I'm going to pat his ass. Boom. People going to hear that on the surface, but they don't realize that in that same song, I said, I'm really Michael them. Bitch, I'm really Michael them. I'm godly. What is he saying? What is this nigga saying? I popped off the war before niggas ever made a song. Before Like That ever dropped. I popped off the war, right? And summit Michael them's energy, meaning not just the angel Michael. We said there will be a war between Michael and his angels, Satan and his angels. That's what it said. So it ain't just one of us, right? And then there was a sister who, Sloan Bella, right? Sloan Bella, I think is her name. She started speaking on Diddy. She said around March that there were going to be younger musicians coming out against him. Diddy, watch, I'm telling you it all ties around. She said, and it's something about the lamb. She said, I don't really know what it is, but it's something about the lamb. Listen, I just heard that about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I released an album called Wedding of the Lamb. And on the album, I have a song called Gates, right? And the lyric was saying, this ain't T.D. Jakes and this ain't Jacob. We don't fuck with Diddy. Do you understand? So I called Diddy out. I called Drake out. I already called the whole industry out. But the that I called out, things have been focused on those beings, on those people. So what did J. Cole and Drake do? They released a music video about a month after I dropped my Dragon music video with the Spider-Man reference. They dropped the music video, and in the music video, you see them doing things like knocking over the cross with the white chess piece with a black chess piece, right? They had the Spider-Man reference in the music video. You get what I'm saying? Where they were doing a Spider-Man pointing back and forth thing, okay? Keep in mind, the streaming services wouldn't let me call the song Drake. They say you can't do that. That's cheating. You know what I mean? They say you got to call it something else. You can't use his name. They didn't do that for Letter to Lil Baby. They didn't do that to Letter to Sexy Red. They didn't do that for nobody else shit. They did it for Drake. They were like, his name. That's why it was called Dragon, which is the same name, just a different translation. You get me? So watch this. In that music video, first person shooter, Drake had on a shirt with the number 44 on the back. I'm going to tie back around to the dog. 44 on the back of the shirt. Okay. There was a man, Berkowitz. Okay. His last name was Berkowitz. And if you don't know this story, I'm going to keep it real simple.
David Burke.
He killed 6 people. See what I'm showing you? He killed 6 people. He calls himself the son of Sam. And he said that it was a dog that told him those 6 people. On Drake's album cover of To All the Dogs, on the back of it, he had the letters BW. Why? Why? For Berkowitz. BW. Berkowitz. He had a letter S on it. Why? For Sam. He had the number 200 on it. Why? For the 200 fallen angels. Is this really that hard? Is it really that hard?
Can I ask you
200
something?
fallen
Can I ask you
angels.
something?
Okay? And what he asked his son, Adonis, okay? He said, why is the tell me about the goat. He said, this is the daddy goat. Watch this. Who was the daddy goat? Who is the father goat? His name is Halel or Baphomet or Sam. Uncle Sam. Why did America call him Uncle Sam? Because uncle is saying that this being is older than you. All right. Just when it's similar to the most honorable Elijah Muhammad and Far's teachings about us being the uncle of God in America. You know what I mean? The Lost Found, if you're familiar with that. It's family related. So they're talking about the fallen angels and whoever the leader or the father or the uncle or a higher being of those fallen angels was. And that being's name is called Samael. Sam. I-L. The S. Sam. You with me? Samael, the dog, son of Sam story with the dog, with Harvey, right? Berkowitz, all this ties around. So then you say, well, damn, why did the dog on his cover art look like a goat? Ask them, why did the dog look like a goat? And why was his eyes red? And why did the dog have hooves? And why was the dog's ears sticking up like that? Like horns. You with me? So all you really got, go ahead.
So I was gonna ask you about that name because that's what I was saying. Everybody's saying you're reaching. I know exactly what you're talking about. Everything. The lineage of King David. The lineage of King David will prevail. Look, that name, right? His name is. They say Lucifer. All the anointed cherubs of God. They all end in the seal. They all end in El. You got Mikael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, right? So what was his real name? Was that his name, Samael?
If you know, you know. There's many appellations, many names, many titles. Why would he be called Samael? Let's get into it. It's a good question. Samael means poison.
Venom of God.
All right. What happened to X? Who got him killed? Everybody fucking knows. You feel what I'm saying? And just as much as motherfucker want to kick it, even if you want to claim that it was random, that nigga dropped a whole album called Scorpion, right? Doing this for a reason. That just means you choosing to be blind because there's so much thought that goes into a song being released by itself in this industry that they have. All right, to say that a whole album can be released accidentally, you know what I mean? To be bragging about things happening to somebody like semi-shooters or shoot below the neck. Why you still shooting when you know the nigga dead? The shit niggas know. They just choosing to be blind. You feel what I'm saying? Scorpions poison people. You go look up the Upset cover art. Upset, right? He had a hand sticking out with a scorpion walking on it. The hand was from a man with a skeleton from the grave with the sun setting of Set. Who is Set? You know what I mean? Shaitan. So I'm going to show you how it all ties around. In the biblical scripture, they said that those of you who are of the chosen will have the power to tread over serpents and scorpions, right? The scorpion's poison. So Samael means poison or venom. You understand? So if you're saying poison or venom, you're not just talking about a snake, you're also talking about a scorpion. So my point is, he goes by many names, by many titles, and they're all dealing with the same thing. Even if you read Revelation chapter 12, and listen, keep in mind, I'm not even a Christian, but I can show you that this whole game has been built up on these holy books this whole game, the Illuminati card game that everybody be trying to shit is based off of revelation. The whole game.
I said spin it on mine too.
Yeah, what you think about what he's saying, though, Prof?
Bro, I'm all the way in, like I hopped on for a reason, bro. I first heard him with you on your joint. You pulled him up, and it made me tap in with him. I'm like, bro, it's like I be thinking I'm alone sometimes, bro. Like that just give me like I be like I'm not alone with what I know. I'm not crazy, bro. You know. But everybody believes in what they believe in and stuff, and life is I've experienced life through my own eyes, my own experiences and my own things. But I've been in tune since I was a child, bro. Before I ever put any drug in my body, bro, I've seen and I've felt and I've understood, you know. And so just like God is very real to me, bro, and so is the enemy, bro. It's like, you know, just people that don't believe in God, it's people that's atheists or whatever. Like that's fine, bro. What you believe is what you believe in, but I've seen it with my all three eyes, bro. I've experienced it on trips, on sober, on DMT, on acid, on shrooms, everything, and it all comes back to the same thing, bro. I see it. I see the seal. I see the signs. I see the blasphemy. I see it, bro. You feel me? And I don't pay attention to people. Like that's how I just stay focused. Like some people just gonna say what they say. Like they gonna say whatever, bro. But my name Prophet, bro. My name is Samuel, bro. My middle name is Mikael, bro. Feel me? So this is my life, bro. This is my path. It's the path that I was chosen. I came here on consent because I'm gonna go back home one day. But until then, there's work to do. I am a weapon. I am his sword. I am his shield. Wield me as you see fit. Not my will, but his will be done. Forgive me for the transgression that I have made against you and myself. Blessed be thy feet, so it might walk this path. Blessed be thy heart, so it shall beat righteousness. Blessed be thy mind, so it shall dwell on the things of the Lord. And blessed be thy tongue, for with the tongue comes life and death. For my tongue is the sword of the Lord. My name is Prophet, bro. You feel me? I know who I am.
So you think this battle with Drake and them is like a spiritual, it's bigger than hip hop, it's like a spiritual war?
Of course, they said, yo, that's what he was getting at. He's like, there's two sides to it. There's people that are intentionally in tune and they're using their mind to do it, but they also said you forgive them for they know not what they do. They worship, they don't realize it. It's a spirit, it's an energy, bro. It's dark forces moving through people, bro. So people start doing things and they don't come on, look at everybody. Lil Uzi Vert. What does that really stand for? Lucifer. Come on, bro. Let's be real, bro. Y'all playing with the powers, bro. There's only two sides of this thing, bro. It's them and us. There's no in between, bro. It's very spiritual, bro. It is what it is. We are spirit, and you can be blind to it. So there's like it's three types of people: people that know what's going on, people that don't know what the fuck is going on at all, and people that's gonna watch this shit happen. That's it. That's it, bro. So you know what I mean? Like I don't know, man. I just like, but yeah, like that's what I think, man. I think there's people that are intentional. And they walk through the science, they walk through the crafts, they're around the elite, bro. The people in the higher places, bro. This whole world is run by occults and secret societies and people in high places and a bunch of minds coming together to form one thing, bro. That's what the whole thing is about. I've walked many paths, man. I've been to the door. I've been with the Masons. I've been with the 5%ers. I've been in Harlem and the Mecca. I've seen it all. You know what I'm saying? I know what the fuck is going on. Masonry is not necessarily evil, just like there's not evil, just like Christianity is not evil. It's people that make the things evil. But there's evil ass Masons and there's evil ass people, just like there's good cops and there's bad cops, man. It's good and bad. That's just what it comes down to. Good. I take away O is God, and evil added D is the devil. Good and evil, yin and yang. That's what this is. It's the
Hey,
energy.
I ain't trying to play petty, but I don't know about it being a good cop, but I feel you
Nah,
though.
I know what you mean. But I'm saying,
If
like,
it was a such thing as good cops, then there wouldn't be no bad cops, right?
but because they're part of a network and a brotherhood with a bunch of people that got their own agendas. That's like gang banging, bro. Like, Paru stands for powerful intellectual rulers of the universe. Blood stands for brotherly love overcomes our depression. Crips stands for community revel and progress. How many Crips is really about community revolution? They rather sell drugs and kill their own community and give into power, bro. That's what they doing, bro. It's like it's what makes it wrong, bro. With great power comes great responsibility. Not to be all cliche on some Spider-Man shit, but it's real, bro. With great power comes great responsibility. Who are you? What are your intentions? What is your heart? What are you out here doing? Are you trying to save souls? Or are you trying to eat? And we all deal with the balance. That's what my whole thing is about. Shit, look at my shit, bro. I got XXX shirt. My first body of work is called Horns and Halos, bro. That's what it's all about. The battle between the two of them. The devil was the anointed. The devil in the Bible was the anointed cherub, the first to ever be. Before all of them, he was with God. He was God's creation, bro. His war is about jealousy and ego, because he created man in his image, right? He didn't necessarily say to worship us, but he refused to fall in line. He said, how could I submit myself to something beneath me, to a worm, to a maggot? You feel me? And then he wanted to exalt his throne above the Most High. And that's what this is all about. And that's what they be doing. That's what they all do. If Jay-Z is God and Nas is God's son, then the prophet is the spirit, made the three be one. Better yet, I let them other two greet my gun. I put the legends in the dirt so they could cipher with Big Pun. Come on, bro. I'm God, I'm God, I'm God. Okay? We'll see in the end. Because we all perish and turn to bones and dust. So let's see what happens in the end. You're God, right? Okay.
Okay. So here go the thing, too, right? Now, Joe was talking about that. Everybody God, but you forgot the same thing, Jay-Z. Everybody forgot. There's still a higher force
Above everybody.
You know what I mean? Look, it don't even got to be spiritual. You know what I mean? Certain situations, there's higher authority. Sometimes it's based off of abrupt power, misuse of force, you know what I mean? Excessive force. But there's power that exists beyond the power that you individually possess. Simple. The judge that sits in front of you and plays powerful, he by himself ain't more powerful than you. You probably get yourself in the room with him, you could probably beat his ass. But he got a lot of power because he can pick up a magic wand. It's called a pen. You know what I mean? And he write a curse or a spell and put a period at the end, meaning the period until it ends, and give you a sentence. That's all it is. And wave his hand. That's the magic wand. Boom. It's done. And so many people under his command will move to make it happen. You feel me? God alone couldn't have been, whoever this God is we talking about, couldn't have been the omnipotent being alone because he has angels. Are you with me? If God wasn't concerned about Shaitan being able to invade heaven, he wouldn't put cherubs in the front of it. If God wasn't concerned about a do-over or repeat or rerun of Nekaz being able to invade or infiltrate the garden, he wouldn't put a cherub or a cherub in front of the garden, right? There are people who are put in position to even protect God and his establishment. And God is still powerful, whoever this person would be or those beings would be. Yeah, but they got an army for a reason. Michael didn't fight Shaitan by himself. He had a whole lot of niggas with him. Marduk didn't fight Halal by himself. He clothed himself to fight Halal. Here's what it is. In my book, I just wrote, I said, don't underestimate yourself, but don't overestimate yourself either. You with me? It's the art of war. He will win who knows when to fight and when not to fight. It's the art of war. So watch this. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just told everybody, get over all that, oh, this is some clout shit, da-da-da-da. Yo, it's always clout. It's always is clout. This internet shit got niggas' head fucked up. It's been clout since the beginning. Niggas been trying to get attention since the beginning. You know what I mean? People been wanting people to choose a side since the beginning. Do you think God in these stories would have made Adam and Eve to switch on them? You know what I mean? When he made human beings, did he say, damn, it repented him in his heart that he made them? He changed his mind about even making them and destroyed all of them. If you read the book of Revelation and they say things like human beings were created for the purpose of pleasing God. And when they don't do that, you see how they handle that shit. They erase you. You feel what I'm saying? They want niggas to choose them. When they say stuff like God is a jealous God, nigga want niggas to choose him. So it's been clout from the very beginning. Attention, clout. Even if you look at the word clout, the same means fish. When people like Jesus in the stories was saying, yo, take up your fishing rods and become fishers of men. Go collect the souls of men, bring them to the tabernacle. It's been about clout. I know what the fuck I'm doing. Simple. When people say it's reaching, I just feel for you. But you may not know who you're talking to. I'm a master mason, class master of the Rosicrucian order. You know what I'm saying? Ascended master of the ancient mystic order Melchizedek or Melchizedek. I'm not one of, I'm only 25. You know what I mean? I've started my own orders and taught them just for the specified times that they were supposed to be taught in schools that I was in. You know what I mean? I have unspecified rank. My point is this. I know all the lingo of the Illuminati. I am Illuminati. Do you understand what I'm explaining to you? I have lyrics that say, I'm Rothschild for damn sure. Not Rothschild, Rothschild. I know what they mean by build the burgers. You understand? And I said it like that for a reason. I know what is meant by the bees in the colonies. We're playing a game of elite speak. And these motherfuckers talking over your head, and I'm telling you what they got. And they say, you're reaching, but they don't understand. If I'm reaching, grab what's in my hand. If I'm reaching, grab what's in my hand. And if it's not true, speak the truth, right? Ask yourself this question. Would people who claim to be up under God promote the devil? Simple. With God's soldiers, okay, okay, people don't like the religion. I feel it. People are like, oh, the religion. Okay, let's go to basketball, something that people love. You know what I mean? Would LeBron shoot in the other person's goal or pass it to the wrong fucking teammate? Okay, so every time these niggas making music promoting the devil and they claim to be Christians, they're scoring for the other side if they supposed to be Christians. But here's the thing. You don't hold people who claim to be Christians sporadically accountable for their deeds. You only hold Woe Vicky accountable for not putting on clothes because she really was pushing Christianity with John Gabbano Boot Gang. Because she was pushing Christianity so hard, you'll stone her. But the motherfuckers who claim every blue moon that they with God, you don't stone them or hold them accountable for constantly scoring for the other side. Constantly. Think about it. Would you go to a basketball game if your favorite team is constantly scoring for the other side? Or passing, taking the ball from their own team and giving it to another? You'd be like, yo, what the fuck is going on with this? So what I think is reaching is for a motherfucker to say that these is Christians or these people don't worship the devil and they got all the devil's symbolism. You know what I mean? So again, if I could tell you, yeah, Masonry was not hard to pass. I passed that quickly. And I was approached to become a Mason. I didn't even, listen, the rule is be one, ask one. In order to be one, you ask one.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's the status quo. Status quo. To be one, ask one. Rule of thumb.
Is there no love for the?
Do you know what rule
of
thumb means? The thumb is the most sacred, especially you go back and study the Navajo orders or tribes. All right, the thumb was sacred. All right, when you're laying out a new foundation of reality, or let's say you create an image, you need to protect somebody. Okay, you put that image in a circle and you draw different colors in a rainbow around that image. It's called a yay. Go figure. It's called a yay. All right. The rule of thumb is if you want to be a Mason, you ask a Mason. I ain't asked no motherfucking body to become a torchbearer. They came to me. Why? Because they already saw that I was a good man and they said, yo, you know you could become better. They already saw that I was doing the works, the charity in the communities, teaching people about the square. They already saw it. They came to me. Literally, this ain't no allegory or no parable. Two twins in Atlanta on Venetian Hill, Campbellton Road, all right, Oakland City, came to me and was like, we want to talk to you about the square. We called them genies in our community because they used to walk around with the turbans. They walked me through the order. Listen, everything you know, when you touch light like that, it becomes magnified. Same thing with money. Same thing with fame, all right? Don't ever think money is changing niggas. Money don't change niggas, it reveal them. That's one of my lyrics. It doesn't change you because money ain't real. It's the power, the idea of power that niggas have when they put their hands on money that'll make them show more of who they are. They didn't feel that they could show more because they didn't feel secure enough to show whatever those sides were of themselves until they got their hands on that power. So when you hear people like Faise One coming at Drake and them, you don't think I'm up there with them. That just shows me who you think, what you think of yourself. In my book, How to Speak Elite, I said all of y'all are elite. That's what I see. All right? But a motherfucker could be a police officer. If you ain't upholding the law or protecting the servant, okay, then you ain't doing what the job was set out for you to do or created for you to do. You feel what I'm saying? So ask yourself this question. What's the devil? Who is the devil? The devil ain't who you are, it's what you do. You with me? And I'm telling you right now that if Shaitan himself and their order came out and denounced the ways that these people have been promoting and said we've been going all about it wrong, we do need to get back in the way of Christ. We do need to get back in the way of the anointed, Kores. We do need to get back in the way of the Most High, the divine, the Buddhas, the awakened ones, whatever you want to say. It doesn't matter. If they came out right now, let me tell you what your world would do. For all you people who think I'm reaching, y'all would go against Shaitan. Y'all would hate Shaitan. If Shaitan himself was like, yo, we need to get this back right, I fucked up. You go read Quran chapter 14, verse 22, if you don't understand what I'm saying, or read the whole Surah 14, ayah, you know what I'm saying, 22 specifically, where they were saying, yo, the devil made us do. He said, I didn't make you do shit. I didn't make you do anything. I made you a promise. You took the promise. Allah made you a promise too. God made you a promise too. But you took our promise, and now we never really had shit for you. We gave you all these things of the world, but it never meant anything. The story of Rumpelstiltskin. Why did he want her gold if he could turn straw into gold? Why he wanted her necklace? Why did he want her ring if he can make all this shit turn into? Because the only energy or currency that ever existed truthfully is the soul yield of mankind. They didn't need none of that other shit. That's their currency. You human beings. That's why they want you to stream their music. Stream
her child, right? Her child.
That came later. Yep. The only thing they ever cared about was the possession, right? And that did come later when she wasn't able to deliver. He said, okay, I'm gonna come for that child, right? And he gave her a guess. This is how you command demons, by the way. He gave her a guess. Listen, he said, if you can guess my name, all right, then I'll let you slide. She knew he would have never. He knew she would have never guessed his name, right? Because you don't know the tones of the beings you're dealing with. And then we come through with the etymology. The word Adam is ground. Adam. Ology, study of the ground. Etymology, Adam. Study of the groundworks of these words that you're using. Literally, it's called root words. And do you want to know why it's called root words? Because root deals with the ground, but root also deals with a pathway that you have to be able to take and travel to understand what the fuck we're saying, all right? Which is the root of the sword, root sword, root word, all right? And also root is magic. When niggas doing roots, they're doing magic. Do you understand what I'm explaining to you? This is what you learn in the orders. Everything is multiple sides. It's double edges to a sword. You understand? So he came for her son because that's the soul yield also.
That's why
and the same thing I said. Go ahead.
That's why they had the double-headed phoenix and and they break it down. They're talking about because a lot of revelation came to me before I ever saw shit on TV or even read some things, like actually saw it myself. I was learning, knowledge was coming to me, and I was getting visited and stuff like that. So they said that when I was talking about Samael, and I learned about that entity before I ever actually looked it up and studied it, if that makes sense. And so it's talking about I saw the show Lucifer, and they said it's talking about the twin paradigm, and they said that in the show is Mikael and Samael are twin brothers, and so it's like the opposite side of the coin, and it's like you said if Satan bent his knee and asked for forgiveness, and his heart was restored, like how did the heart of Pharaoh, if his heart was not stone, and he asked for forgiveness and he bent his knee and he came back to God, what would the people do? And like you say, they wouldn't even follow Satan. They still going to do what they do.
And at that point, Shaitan wouldn't be Shaitan no more.
Yeah.
The word Satan means opposition. If you shoot at me, you are up. But if you say, fuck that, I ain't gonna shoot at you no more, you ain't my op no damn more. But the moment you start shooting at me again, you my op. So people confuse Satan to mean this nigga. I'm gonna put this into perspective for the human beings, right? This ain't even y'all beef. Y'all jumped in some shit y'all don't even got nothing to do with. Let's just be clear. This is between us and them. This between the angels and the angels. Human beings jumping in this shit, saying fuck the devil, all this other stuff. Listen, you don't even know what you're talking about. Because if I ask you who the devil is, you don't really know who those beings are. Same way, if I ask you who the ones who not the devil is, you don't even know. Do you think it's impossible that your churches could have had you cheering for the wrong side?
Absolutely.
Do you think listen, could they have made it be that you actually aligned with the quote unquote devil, thinking you were helping? If that's not true or possible, then why would it say even in your book that when Jesus made his return, niggas gonna roll up on him like, yo, Jesus, I healed people in your name, I did this, and he gonna say, bro, get the fuck away from me, I never knew you. He said, you're a worker of iniquity. You don't know the words? I'll tell you what iniquity means. Iniquity means lawlessness. So here go two things you need to pay attention to with that. One is lawlessness, saying going against the law. You weren't in alignment with the divine, thinking that you were. The second thing is, how would Jesus not know you? If this is supposed to be God, the omniscient, the all-knowing, how would he not know you? Let me tell you how he would not know you. You never called him. You ain't never get on the phone with that man. You don't even know him. E.T. Phone Home. What you think that whole movie was about? You was people to be, listen, I'm going to tell you, watch this. Do you know that your government is God? I'm going to show you how. Your government is the all-seeing eye. Does that mean they can know everything you about to do before you do it? Not necessarily, even though they do have certain quantum tech that can literally put a trajectory to your emotions and determine what you're going to do, how you're going to eat, what you're going to sleep with, all this other stuff. Yeah, they can do that. They show you in that movie Don't Look Up that they have certain programs that they can literally determine the pathway that human beings are going to take. Yeah, it's calculations. It's not that fucking hard. If I jump at a nigga or jerk at a nigga and he flinch, I could have summed that up. That if I raise my hand at somebody, they gonna flinch. It's not that hard to think about. You feel what I'm saying? So when they
Hey,
said,
look,
go ahead.
I heard this recently. Both of y'all tell me y'all takes on this. It was explained to me that in a certain language, I'm not well versed in this. That's why I'm asking y'all. In certain language, the term God means the devil. Are y'all familiar with that?
That's what was the word? It was name of the damn. It just had the name of the bridge, the ship that was. What was the ship? It was. I think it was Dolly. What was the ship name that crashed into the bridge? I think the word was that you're looking for is Dali. It could be translated as God or a demon. All right.
Okay.
So somebody in the comment section, y'all can fact check me on that. All right. But I think I'm gonna actually look it up real quick. The word for is probably Dali. Right. Let me see.
But he
This
specifically said God though.
oh, like
Yeah.
the
Like
actual
if
name
you
God,
say
like
something about God, he'll like, nah, bro, stop saying that. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, for me, I don't really actually, I don't know the answer to that, but I will say that what I do know is that God knows. God looks inward and he knows the intentions of your heart and stuff. So some people might be misguided or have a lack of knowledge. So if you're doing something and you know what you mean, like God knows what you mean, like, you know, he knows that you're speaking, you know, that you're not speaking of the opposition, that you're not worshiping dark energy or darkness or the devil, whatever the names or terminologies. You know, if you're saying